2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look from above the incredible City Hall building here at our broadcast location tonight, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The NBA playoffs continue. Just two teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's McConnell in at the point guard. And for 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Pass to Milton. Now here is Harris. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
It's deflected. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Harris outside. Here's Korkmaz.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end too.
Cousins, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Harris. The Clippers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Free throw drops for Cousins.
Yeah, you know, you go back to when Cousins was drafted, and there were some that questioned his attitude, but lately, I don't think that's the case anymore.
Both free throws good from Cousins. Here's Milton. To the paint. Here's Harris. Drops in the layup for 2.
Really tough to defend Tobias Harris any better than that. I mean, he's just got a special knack for making tough shots.
Now, here is George. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now, here's Milton. Defense right on him. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
That's good from Simmons.
You look at Ben Simmons, and it's easy to compare him somewhat to LeBron James because he's a walking triple-double threat every game. And quite honestly, I think he's only going to get better, especially if he adds a jump shot.
Now, here's Cousins. Back to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. A three from Morris. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
And the one thing about Moore, it doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
But tried by Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Marcus Morris picks one up there. Philadelphia shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots. Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxey's subbed in for Harris. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Kennard with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Out to Ibaka. Fires it up. Offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. That one off the back iron and out. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 6.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Jackson. Softly drops in the floater.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Jackson looking it over. Here's Zubac. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Clippers on top. They're up by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Green is out there with Simmons. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Curry. And it's Portis in at the center position. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. The 4th spot held by Reggie Jackson.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Here's Simmons, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. I mean, really skilled at making the defense get a little shaky when he has the ball.
Take break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Simmons drops them both. Jackson with it. It's deflected. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Ben Simmons.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Passes it to Ibaka. He dishes it to Jackson. On the wing, Harris. 5 on the clock. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Harris comes in for Simmons. Korkmaz checked in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Luke Kennard. Here's Embiid. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Embiid's got the lead up to 1 now for the 76ers. And here's Leonard from 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3 ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
Here's Harris. Here's Embiid. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
Here's Embiid. And no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Here's Korkmaz, defended by George. They get it back. Here's Embiid. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
No good there with the step-back J. And now Philadelphia on the break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Reggie Jackson.
And, you know, once Embiid puts it on the deck, he's hard to stop, which is why the defense ends up fouling.
The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
You know, Embiid has a very similar story to Tim Duncan's. I mean, the Cameroon native did not start playing basketball until later in life. Now he's one of the very best in the game.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now George. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half. because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Well, for the Clippers, they're playing well in spurts and find themselves in a very competitive matchup at both ends of the floor. With a chance to even the series up tonight at 1 game apiece, they have a lot of motivation to play tough in the second half. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
They put a strong emphasis on patrolling and controlling the glass tonight. And the players got the message. They're battling for every rebound. If they're going to keep that attitude up in the second half, I really like their chances.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Morris. T.J. McConnell is out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Cousins in at the pivot, manning the middle. Leonard with the bucket.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Here's Harris, and Embiid trying to break loose. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Tobias Harris.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And that one, good.
And you see the body control. Morris taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Hilton the pass to Embiid. Right side, Simmons. Here's Korkmaz. And there's the pass to Milton. Over George. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
On the wing, Milton. Defended by George. It's stolen by Morris. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. That shot missing. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. Harris's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Yes, that goes in.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Milton. To stop the run, here's Embiid. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Embiid's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Leonard. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And they double up Embiid. Down low, here's Simmons. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And, you know, guys, we know Simmons most enjoys getting others involved, but he's showing you he can have huge nights himself as well.
Here's Leonard. They grab their own miss, and Cousins throws it down.
There it is, guys. has one of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Now, here's George, defended by Milton. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's McConnell. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The 76ers trail by 7. Portis is out there with Harris. Then it's Green. Then there's Maxey. And it's Curry in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. That one drops for him.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
Harris outside. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Ibaka. Goes back up. Zubac, that's good.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
The rebound by Ibaka. Clippers leading by 7. On the wing, Harris. Back to McConnell. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. And Simmons subbed in for Curry. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. George is checked in for Kennard. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
Los Angeles leading by 9. There's 1:40 left to play here in the fourth. George. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside, Simmons. And it's good for 2.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
McConnell finds Ibaka. And here's George. Harris outside. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 7.
Cool as they come, Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 5. 1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Marcus Morris comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Joe Harris. And George gets it to go.
And this is one of George's main strengths, a phenomenal mid-range scorer.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Up top, Simmons. Defended by George. Yes!
Hey, it's clear. Simmons is a very gifted player, somebody who is mentally strong in these situations and takes the challenge on head first.
And he commits the intentional foul. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
On 7. That one a little long. And the Clippers have possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority. Shooting 2.
the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And if you want to talk about the best two-way players in the NBA, George's name would be high on the list for sure. I mean, that's the kind of presence he has at both ends of the court.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 7. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Forbes. High post try. The rebound by Patterson. And here is James. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, you all turned it on down the stretch, so what was the difference?
You started to play defense and execute on the offensive end, and we finally started to knock down shots.
Well, that led to a win, man, and I appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.